When something bad happens, you want to be with the turtles!
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. What do I need to say about this film then? It's a fun time. Look, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is one of my favourite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films ever made. I remember seeing it in the theatre, and it blew my mind. Seeing Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang, and the four turtles, and even Casey Jones and April O'Neil. I had a smile across my face watching this movie. But ever since then, rewatching it over and over and over again, which I do with films, I was like, oh, this can be improved just a little bit more. Even though that I think is a fantastic film. And it's one of my favourite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films of all time. Along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, aka Turtles in Time, which we'll get to that some other time probably. But what did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles get wrong or get right? Well, we got the four turtles right, which they should because they're the title of the film. They got Bebop and Rocksteady right. They got Shredder right. They got all the characters right. But what they didn't get right was one, Casey Jones's attitude. And that is ridiculous. Like, I like Stephen Amell's portrayal of Casey Jones, but I do think that there's something a little bit off with this film. And that makes me go, ooh, okay, you're not really trying, are you? Like, I can't see where you're going with this, but you're not acting like how I know you. And, because he does a great job on Arrow, but this film just made him weak. So, yeah, so let's see what's up with, let's see what we can do when we fix Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Now, just before we get started, I am not fixing the whole movie because there's actually a lot of things that I like about this movie. But, I will be fixing 3 scenes, and they are 3 of the biggest scenes in the movie. So, here we go. Scene 1. Introduction to Krang. So we're gonna pick up this movie right about here.
Where'd he go?
It worked! But Shredder's location unknown.
The computer screen goes fuzzy, and we see the Mandroid.
This is Commander Krang. I will be back.
We cut back to Shredder being teleported.
Where am I?
Does it matter?
And Krang can explain his MacGuffin for this movie.
Because you and your body, Dr. Stockman, found something of mine. The teleportation device.
The teleporter was supposed to bring me out of prison.
Oh, what's capable of so much more.
Then we get the backstory of the capacitor, and Krang explains where the other pieces are for this device.
Then we can bring the people of your planet to their knees.
And Shredder agrees to this mission, and Shredder tells Krang about the turtles.
Take this! This will help you with those parts.
So Krang sends Shredder back up. Scene 2. A Human's Choice. A door opens and the ooze comes out of it. One sip and will stay the same on the inside, but look like humans on the outside. The turtles stand in silence and look at each other. Donnie hands it to Leo.
Your boyhood is drawing to an end. You are becoming young men. The choice is yours.
Leo looks around his brothers and says that's their choice to make. The turtles look at each other. Raph snatches it out of Leo's hand. and looks at it. He gives it back to Donnie. That locks it back up. Scene 3. The Last Stand. We skip ahead a few scenes. We see the Turtles putting their hand in. Follow the black car! The one with Casey, April, and Vern. We had some other stuff to deal with first. Everyone gets ready for the final battle. Vern, Casey, and April get into Casey's car. Come on, O'Neil, get in! So they all move. We cut to Baxter Stockman, Shredder, and Karai. Baxter Stockman gives Shredder his new helmet and a little version of the teleportation device. We'll be gods for generations. I'll be a god. You'll be what you've always been. What's that? A fly. Shredder grabs the dark gun off his belt and shoots Baxter Stockman with it. And we see the full transformation of Baxter Stockman the Fly.
The world will know my name. Yes, they will.
We come back to the police officers and the Turtles. We've got 60 seconds out. I've got technical gear, weapons, communication standby. All we need is cover to get up there. When we do, we've got to find that beacon that is drawing all of those pieces together. If we can send that beacon back to where it came from, then April, Casey, and Vern can close the portal on our command. We then cut to Shredder and Krang, and they're having their argument. And then after Krang freezes Shredder, we then cut back to the Turtles. Go, move, move, move! Shields up! Okay, let's get them in. The officers get the Turtles inside. We cut to Vern, April, and Casey, and they're already in. That type of strange. We need to keep our eyes out for intruders. What do intruders look like? And well, anybody that's not Big Pig or Big Rhino. Casey reminds Vern and April about the plan. He tells Vern and April to go to the portal and shut it down when Donnie says so. And he'll take care of Bebop and Rocksteady. Hey fellas! Remember me? Look who it is! Hey cop, how's your noggin? Come on! And Casey starts to run, and Bebop and Rocksteady start to follow. Casey run past the Turtles, and they come out of the shadows. Oh, you guys are going down! Come at us! You got it! Bebop and Rocksteady fist bump, and they charge towards the Turtles. And the Turtles run towards Bebop and Rocksteady. We then cut back to Casey. He grabs the hockey stick, and he grabs the mask out of the car, and pulls the mask down. Let's do this, motherfuckers! Then we get about 7 to 8 minutes of a fight between the Turtles, Bebop and Rocksteady and Casey Jones. Guys, we need to move now! Hey Casey, can you deal with these guys for a minute? Yep, I'm on it. You guys keep going. Alright, we're on the move. So Casey fights off Bebop and Rocksteady, and Bebop throws Casey across the room. We cut outside, and the Turtles are already on the roof. Donnie scans the Technodrome pieces. If we don't stop it now, it's going to be ready in less than 4 minutes. Alright, you got this?
Yeah, I got this.
Shut up, New York! They jump off, and they head up to the Technodrome. Casey gets up, and he sees a work chair. Yes! He puts on some wheels, and pulls the tape off, and makes roller skates. Let's do this thing! The whole film plays up the same. They go to the Technodrome, they find out about Krang, they fight Krang, until about here. The beacon!
Come here, little turtle. Let me give you a hug. Oh, goodbye.
Ooh, okay.
Raph, with me!
The hell, guys?
Hang on, little bro! Leo and Raph jump off. Nobody messes with Mikey!
No!
Guys, Krang's down, but his ship's still building. Cut back to April and Vern, and Casey shows up on his roller skates. He turns to April and Vern. Close the portal now, guys, close the portal. I got this. Casey hits the portal. It closes up. Michelangelo throws Donnie the beacon. Donnie catches it with his drone, and the drone flies up. They're just about to win. But the Technodrome closes up the last minute. The Technodrome lands on the ground, and a big drill comes out of it, and it drills down to the center of the Earth. Donnie, what's happening? Well, it seems like we're going down into the center of the Earth. We need to get out of here. They eventually find their way out of the actual Technodrome. Grab on, guys! The Turtles grab onto Donnie, and Donnie throws up his grappling hook, and they make their way back up to the surface. And we can have the exact same ending. You really think us teenagers can see the whole world? Sure. Guys, we have something no one else has.
Turtle power!
So that's how I would fix Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out of the shows. I know that it doesn't turn this film from a good film to a great film. It's just some complaints that me and a lot of other people have, especially with Casey Jones' mask, and especially with the Turtles not finding Bebop and Rocksteady in the final battle, and the whole turning human thing, because we thought that we were going to get something very new and exciting in the Turtles franchise that we never got in the Ninja Turtles series before, especially the films. But this film has a lot of nostalgia with me. Like, every single time I watch this film, I just get a flashback to when I saw it the first time in the movie theater with my 3 friends, and it brings me so much joy of how well and how good this one and the 2014 one is. And I'm just sad that we're not going to get that trilogy, because they were signed on to do 3 films, but we got stuck with 2. And I thought that they would go even wackier with the 3rd one and go into actually go into Dimension X, or a Triceraton rhinoceros, I don't know, dinosaur invasion or something. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this, guys. So I already know what my next one's gonna be. So guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.